08 Passat, 2-liter, Serpentine Belt, 16mm. You don't even need to lift the vehicle or take anything off underneath. And as you can see, I did it without the locking tool. Wiggle the one-way clutch pulley, and you can see the vanes continue to spin when the pulley stops. So the one-way clutch is working. It should only the clutch should only work in one direction. So if I'm holding the cooling fins and I try to move the pulley, right now it won't move. If I move the pulley in this direction, it rotates fine, and I'm holding the cooling fins. So that one-way clutch is still good. There is a bit of play in the alternator itself here, so it's something to keep an eye on. You see, tensioner spins freely. Take your new belt. If it's directional, you want to put it on the way it's suggested. This one doesn't seem to be. You want to loop it around the crankshaft and the air conditioning. You'll see better on your car. You basically just feel for it to go over the crank pulley. You can use a long screwdriver. Use a long screwdriver or pry-bar to help push it in place. Once the belt is around the crank, pull it taut a little bit, or pull tension on it. Make sure it sits correctly on the AC. Now you just have the alternator left, and that's when you unload the tensioner and let it rest back on the belt, and that's it. This can be done in the parking lot, in front of your building, in your garage. No need to lift the vehicle. Take your time, double check everything once the belt's on, that it's sitting in all the grooves, and then you can start the car. There's a bit of that noise. It might actually be coming from the timing belt. Yeah, that's coming from timing belt. It's a lot slower. It's a slower rhythmic noise than these pulleys are turning. That's coming from in here. Somebody should have run the engine with the serpentine belt off to verify. Somebody else had diagnosed it, and I happen to be the guy who gets to put the belt on. I'm not pushing blame on anybody, but it's a simple thing to do. Let the engine run with the serpentine belt off. Serpentine belt off. Serpentine belt is off, and you can see the noise is still there. It's due for a timing belt anyways, according to age. And I believe we already told the customer about that as well. Give him a heads up. You need Barbie hands to do this. I'm gonna have to hire JoJo. I'm gonna link a link in the description for JoJo. Model for hire. Maybe if you guys all send her some email telling her about my channel, maybe she'll come visit me at the shop. Okay, so that's it. The squeak will go away with the timing belt.